What's up, guys? It's Preston with Crooked Shack, and just figured I'd try out this chin mount setup on this helmet. We got a little bit of moisture this morning, so I'm just kind of out playing around and riding on some of the property because it's not dusty and dry and hard packed anymore. So not really a whole lot going on. Been editing some video today, not for our channel, but for the Deedah Jones YouTube channel. Tomorrow, September 26th, is my dad's birthday. So happy birthday, Dad. I love you, man. This video could be uploaded on or after his birthday, but they say it's the thought that counts, right? I had to change my handlebars back to the stock XR 200 handlebars because me and James and Leanne and Amanda went around and marked off some new trail. Well, not new trail. We actually just took some existing trail. We changed the race course because you guys don't know it yet, but we're actually finished with the ATV Time Trials series. So we're finished with the racing part. We've still got a little bit of recording to do, and you'll see what I mean when the video comes out as far as that goes, but we've still got a little bit of recording to do for the finals, round 5, James versus Timothy. So not going to give away who wins or anything like that, but anyway, we're done with the racing part of it. So the other day, James and myself and Leanne and Amanda were out kind of changing course markers, and that's where that yellow tape back there came in. And we decided to change the layout of the race course, and instead of using the creek section, we're using all the wood section over by our side of the property, and it's about right at a mile long. Anyway, we're going to do another time trial series, but try to mix things up just a little bit, just for fun, you know. We figured, what the heck, it can't hurt. But anyway, we're out there doing that, and the girls were inside making arrows, and James and I were kind of beating the trail in a little bit, making sure it flowed good, and just kind of practicing on what we were going to use for a race course. And there's this one spot that's not broken in real good yet. And one good thing about the four-wheelers is they'll throw all the big, like a lot of people call them like baby head rocks that roll around under your tires. Four-wheelers will throw them out of the way. And anyway, there's a pile of those on this real tight, like 90-degree pivot turn around a tree. And anyway, I kept like wobbling, doing this, coming through there, you know. I was like I was nervous about it or something. Heck, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna go that. I might come up it here in a minute. I don't know what the deal was, but anyway, slipped out from under me, and I couldn't let go. Like it put me in just the right position where I couldn't really let go of the throttle, and it whiskey throttled, and it the bike kind of looped out, and when it fell back like this, it bent this side of the handlebar all up, and somehow actually broke the adjuster for the front brake, and ended up balling one off of a parts bike that we have out there at the house. So anyway, ended up changing back to those. I'd love to ride that. It's private property. Sure, it's pretty cool back in there. So yeah, if you guys like this camera angle, let us know in the comments. Be sure to go over to the Deedah Jones YouTube channel and check out his video with commentary with his dad, James, from here at Crooked Shack. They'll both appreciate that. I thought they did a great job. I know Deedah's new to being on camera or like recording. I thought they did a really great job. So anyway, I guess we can talk about some future plans, you know, here on the Crooked Shack channel. We've got our next race coming up, our next race series, ATV race series on our property, on the new race course. We're going to try to mix things up a little bit with that. So For those of you who watched and enjoyed those videos, stay tuned. We got round 5, the finals, coming up on the current series, and we'll have the new one coming after that. So we'll try to keep those going regularly, and then we'll try to kind of mix things up a bit with them and just kind of go from there, you know. I don't think there's really a whole lot up here, but we'll go check it out anyway. Whoa. The deer carcass. Given where it's at, it was either sick or shot. I guess it could have been hit by a car and run back there. But try not to run over that half-rotted deer carcass down here. That's pretty crazy. I wonder if maybe it was poached or something. Anyway, after that, don't know what's going to happen with Deedah as far as, woo, smells bad. As far as Deedah's next race, don't know when he's going to get to race again. AXC, which is the Arkansas Cross Country Series where he raced at last weekend, they have a race coming up. I don't know the exact date, but it's called Soggy Bottom. It's in Sparta, Missouri. It's a very popular place for cross-country racing, air scramble racing, and enduros and stuff. As far as I know, there's a few race series that use that venue. You know, they just kind of change things up a little bit. Hit this and see if I catch any air. Very, very little. It was worth a shot anyway. But anyway, that's their next race. Now, Jason Sterling, who I believe, I know Danny Ellis is the one that was running the race series for the last several years, but I think Jason Sterling is the guy, like him and his wife took it over, or they're learning the ropes to take it over. Super, super nice guy. They were very, very cool about Deedah coming to race with them. Couldn't ask for better people to run a race series. I mean, we've been to several races, haven't really raced a whole lot, but we've like gotten out and tried to meet some people and kind of feel the ropes out, so to speak. And they were by far the most friendly, informative, like all about having a good time, and that's what it really should be about. He may get to go to that, but what Jason was telling me was it can be kind of a tricky race course because there's a lot of like wet creek crossings and it ends up kind of muddy. There's off-camber uphills and downhills where you run downhill at an angle across the hill or uphill at an angle across it. The thing about Deedah is he's capable of doing it, and he's good at riding his four-wheeler, and he's fast. But it's a little intimidating to be an 11-year-old on a 250 out there with a bunch of grown-ups on their 450s. You know what I mean? It's not that he's like misplaced, it's just it's new to him and stuff. So we may wait and see if round 10 is closer to home and maybe a little bit easier course, or try to get our hands on another four-wheeler. If we could get our hands on a four-wheeler that an adult could ride, either me or James or Leanne, could just start on the same row as him, enter the race and ride with him, and do that a few times until he kind of gets comfortable and learns the ropes. So it's all kind of up in the air as far as that goes. I did not personally race AXC this last weekend. Didn't really have the money, is what it really comes down to. I could have hauled my bike over there and yada yada yada, but it just would have been more gas in a second pickup truck. And on top of that, entry fees and everything else for the race. So it looked like a good time though, looked like a fun race course. Just didn't have the money this time around, so. Anyway, there's a few things that need to be done to this bike that I've kind of addressed before, and that is mainly suspension. I'd like to get that 87 to like 91 long travel adjustable rear, and I don't know. I can't decide if I'm going to go long travel or not. If I can just get the rear adjustable, or at least dialed in to suit me, I would be tickled pink, to be honest with you. So, and get the fronts rebuilt. I finally shimmed them for my weight the other day, which is a good thing. It needed to be done bad. Or not shimmed them, but I like did the preload. They had no spacers other than the factory spacer making up spring length and yada yada yada, but I added a little bit of preload spacer in there, and that has helped tremendously, that and an oil change. But anyway, they're still not sprung right for my weight and everything else. So a couple progressive springs and some Race Tech gold valves in the front and an adjustable rear, I'd be pretty happy. So just kind of go from there, see how it does. Like I said, I don't expect to win overall in hare scrambles. I just want to finish them. That's the main goal. Go out and play and have fun and finish them. And I really like my bike. Eventually, if I can't upgrade, I'll probably get like a KTM 200 EXC or an EXCW or a 250 or a 300. I like the idea of the 200 prior to like 07 because they use the 125 frame. I'm only like 5'7", 180 pounds, so I'm short, stocky, and I need a small lightweight package. And I believe it was 07 when they switched to the where they all use the 250 two-stroke frame chassis size, which I'm sure they had their reasons. I'm sure cost of manufacturing was probably a lot of it. Maybe they had feedback from consumers saying that's what they needed to do, but that's what I'd really like to have if I ever do upgrade. And it's not because I'm a KTM fan. I actually really like Yamaha, but Yamaha, nothing wrong with them. I just don't want a 125 two-stroke. Yamaha doesn't really make a good beat around four-stroke in the size that I want, or they haven't made one in a long time, and not a fan of the TTR 230. And anyway, that's just, seems to be the best package. The only other thing that I could really do, and you know, I could buy a used 200 EXC for the price of this, would be to build a Kawasaki KX KDX hybrid. Again, KDXs are getting so high now when you find them, which are good bikes in and of themselves, that it's not cost effective to build a little hybrid woods weapon out of it. So I figure 03, 04, 02, 03, 04, in that area, 200 EXC or XCW or whatever, KTM, that's probably what I'll end up with, so eventually. But sorry guys, y'all are gonna have to deal with me riding this XR200 for a while longer. So anyway, I guess I've rambled on long enough. We'll see how this new camera angle works out. If it does, then we'll get a legit chin mount, because I gotta be honest, this is just a wrist mount wrapped around the chin of my helmet. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. Listen to me ramble about nothing. This is Preston with Crooked Shack, and we'll catch you next time.